As I remember, my dad went in 19 and 18.
Rex Davis keeps a series of numbered manila folders holding a family history so steeped in military tradition, the family story received national recognition with a write-up in the Congressional Record.
You know, we were real fortunate for 6 of us to have been in the war and come back all in one piece.
The tradition of service started with a patriarch. Private Hedrick Davis joined the Army's Black Cat Division in World War I. 5 of his sons would follow his lead and join the service.
I've had to dig most of this stuff out. They didn't want to talk.
Leonard, Dillard, Clarence, and Guy all served in World War II and all saw combat.
There was some scary times.
Scary especially, Rex says, for his mother. She had a brother killed in World War I and was home when the Red Cross telegram came in the mail.
I guess from that day on, Mother always hated to see the mailman coming because she'd think, well, it's going to be her son next,
Rex, now 81, was just a teenager when his 4 brothers went to war.
But I know my brothers went through some awful tough times in Germany. There was some happy times in Monroe County when they all came home. Mother always cut the good ham and fruitcakes and stuff while they had just come back and stay in a few days, I thought, boy, good times are here to stay.
Rex would later learn his oldest brother, Leonard, stormed Utah Beach on D-Day. Guy helped set up a transition government in Germany, and Clarence was the only brother wounded, grazed by a bullet in combat.
Hit in the arm.
But it would be almost 50 years before Rex learned his brother Dillard's secret of the war. On Christmas Eve, 1944, Dillard was aboard the infamous SS Leopoldville troop ship, crossing the English Channel close to 5 miles offshore. It was hit and sunk by a German torpedo. Of the more than 2,000 men on board, more than 750 died. Fearing the attack would embolden the Germans, the American and British governments swore the surviving troops to secrecy.
And my brother Dillard, he was as quiet as a church mouse.
Rex Davis would survive his own close calls on the front lines in war. He was old enough to join the fight in Korea and at one point spent 31 nights in the same trench.
If you heard the bugles playing, you better get ready to start firing because they'd be coming up the hill on you. I was so scared that you couldn't have stuck a broom straw in my ear, and that's being pretty scared. It would get down 15, 20 below a lot of times. I never was willing to give up.
Davis says despite his older brother's experience at war, they never did offer him much advice before he shipped out.
They seemed to think that was a kid's war. They was in the big war, but I'm telling you, it wasn't no kid war.
And the Davis family military tradition, stretching from World War I through the Second World War, even Korea, continues into a new generation.